file.
What does portable mean? I mean in
You can
computer.
Oh, because you can it transfers and maintains its original appearance.
Well, everything can be transferred, right?
Yeah, but if you transfer, say, a website or a Word document, it might look different when the other person opens it. I believe the P meaning portable is telling you that it stays the same. Graphs of log A and log N. Very easy, but that's good. Okay, continue. Yep. You got that, Sean?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Here's some data for a radioactive sample, and we can see the N is decreasing. Now I'll plot this using an office program, but of course in the exam they would want you to use graph paper. So let's just plot this. While this is opening, you should copy this table down. The time is in seconds and the N is in moles. You can copy, please? How can I copy? Use a pen. Hang on. Can you see Monica? Yes? Can you see, comma, Monica, question mark? Exclamation point?
Teacher?
Teacher question mark?
I have a question.
Yeah, go on.
So we have apps in phone, like Facebook, it
Yeah.
has in computer and in phone. And we say that like those coding thing in the program is portable, but they didn't show up the same way in desktop and in phone.
It's not it's portable, but it's not portable in the same way, because you either have to write the program in a different language so it runs on the desktop, or you have to write it in a language that both can run. Java being the usual one.
Both can use?
Yeah. But it's not easily portable. Yes?
Did you mention about upload coursework to math?
I didn't put the link up yet. I'll probably make the link available until the end of the break. You can upload it anytime then. Okay, did you copy that down? So let me make the graph here. So, first column is time in seconds, and the second one is N in moles. What does the time increase until? 10, okay. And then we start at 100, is it?
Yes.
And the next one?
17.7.
Like this? I'll do 2 decimal places. Okay. All the way until what?
3.
Oh, how many decimal places am I doing?
Oh,
yeah, 3. Okay, let's plot this. You will not be shocked by the plot, I promise you. I haven't started the plot yet.
Oh.
I haven't made the plot yet. Okay. This is N against T in seconds, N in moles. Is it too late to go back and put in the line? I would like that. Okay, here we go. So I would like you to try and copy this beside your table, please. Let me just shrink this down a little bit and move it. Did you draw this, Ju? Question mark? Yeah. Now, continue? No.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait for them, Sean.
Okay. I need it. Jenny shot on. Yeah, and I can't recognize her at first. And she was,
Oh, really?
and she was, yeah, and she was like, "Are you looking for Christy?" And I'm like, "Oh, hi."
Happened? What's what happened? He's the problem. Okay, continue?
Yes.
Alright. So, as you can see, the graph is exponentially decreasing, which is not a surprise, and it's difficult to get information from a curved graph. We can see what the n0 is. Here's the n0, the 100. But what is the lambda? You can't read this from the graph unless we do something to the graph.
Oh, teacher, I have a question.
Thank you. Is it a real question?
Yes, I think of yesterday.
Okay, go on.
So, lambda is constant.
Yeah.
Time, what was that?
Half-life is constant.
Constant. So the activities must be constant.
No.
Because A equals to minus lambda T, right?
No, that's not the formula. A equals minus lambda n. Yes. Continuing?
So A is not constant.
Correct.
Okay.
Let's take the log of n and see what happens. Okay? So, if I log all of these, let me just get that there. Come on. The fudge. That's not right. I have too many.
Well,
I know. I don't know. Hold on. Paste values. Right, now I'm changing this to be the log of n, and then here, this now is, come on, you can do it, log n, and this one here now is log n. Now what do you know about this graph? Straight line. Yeah. Okay, so can you add this table and this graph? Now you don't need to write all the numbers down. We'll say how many decimal places. You could just write down 1 or 2 decimal places. But in the exam, what they would want you to do is this, if I have it on the next one. In the exam, they would expect you to add in an extra row, and on this row you have log n. Yeah? So, this might be a bit better. Wait, which do you want? The other one?
so if
Yeah. Yeah?
But don't we do like 1 over ln n over more to draw the graph for the chemistry? I think also 1 over ln.
What's this?
For graph.
In chemistry?
Yeah.
What graph is 1 over log?
This one.
No, this is radioactive. I don't think it is in chemistry. Are you thinking of reaction?
Kind of like similar.
I'd have to see it. I don't know which graph this is. 1 over log.
To make a straight line, I think.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
but I don't know.
But same formula, and then they also take half-life.
You do half-life in chemistry?
Yeah, we do half-life.
Half-life of what?
Half-life sensing.
Radioactive half-life?
I think so. At the end of our book, I saw that.
Have you got it in your book? I can look.
I don't have chemistry right now.
Nobody has chemistry right now.
In room.
Huh?
In room.
Ah. I'll look and tell you what I think if you show me. Do you have this, Jerry? Oh man, I'm tired.
I feel sick.
You look sick.
I go to bed at 2 because I cannot sleep.
Guys. You guys are pushovers, okay? I went to bed at 2 and I had to get up at 6:40.
Yes, but you have
The older you are, the
you
less
can
sleep
sleep
you
on the
need.
train.
I read my book on the train.
Oh, who believes
I'm
you?
Believe me.
No,
Huh?
I mean
The
like.
older you get, the less sleep you need.
Yes, we need more. No, because we are younger.
I mean you're like.
We are younger.
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
So,
Maybe not all of us.
let me ask you this, Sean.
Huh?
Since Jerry is the youngest, how come he's always on time?
You can't sleep more.
When you go to bed.
What? Yesterday.
What time do you sleep at?
9.
11.
11.
Okay.
That's the difference.
My lunchtime.
Yes, dinner time. The girl brother killed me and I have to stay up.
Oh.
Yeah. He don't allow me to
The girlfriend is like a mother.
We have an expression for that. Let me see what it was. It's yeah, that's the expression.
What does that mean? What is it?
Now I got them.
You got my reference. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You don't have this expression?
Like a
No. It wouldn't translate well. It's Irish, right? You know, laws indeed. What? What?
Is that even English?
Anyway, have you copied this down? Yeah.
How?
Come on, are we just waiting for Jerry?
What? No.
How can it be possible?
What?
You cannot sleep
What?
after 11. Oh my god.
Come on, pull yourself together, Monica.
Well, you don't have to let her know. You don't have to let her know.
What question?
That's why.
What one?
What? Just my home said, tell me. They tell me group. That means no.
Oh, you're Irish?
Oh my goodness.
This side I speak Irish. You're not Irish.
We'll continue, Jerry. Alright. Have you drawn this straight line? Yes? Okay. So, which lessons does this remind you of? Where have you done something like this before?
Master what?
Yeah. Yes. Not the IV characteristic, the RC, the capacitors. Yeah. Now, why does it become linear? So there's 3 proofs in the syllabus. Okay, 3 proofs in the syllabus. 2 of them they've asked, and the 3rd one I don't think they will ask, but it's a proof they say the students need. So the first proof you need is the proof of the UVATS formulas. But they've never actually asked that in an exam because I think it's too long. Okay. The second proof is from the lesson on the capacitors, which is taking the log here. And this is also another proof on the exam, the same idea, taking the log here again. The third proof is Kepler. And then the other kind of half proof is you need to understand the proof for the ideal gas law, the collisions in the box. You know that one I'm talking about? Yeah. The three-dimensional one. Now, here, I just need you to take the log and tell me, once you've done that, what the slope will represent. So when you log this and get a straight line graph, what does the slope represent?
Oh, 1 over...
No, don't guess it.
No, I'm not guessing.
No. You go on. If you're going to say 1 over lambda, you would be wrong. Yeah. Well, do we want the minus or not? Just final answer? We include the minus. Slope equals lambda or minus lambda?
Minus
Yeah.
lambda n.
No. Yeah.
Where does the n go?
What happens if we put logs on both sides?
E cancel.
Did your phone fall?
Oh, your girlfriend look at you.
Oh dear, what have I started? Okay.
Time me down.
Is it still working? Yeah? No. Is it? Just be careful, please. Okay. Continuing. So if I put log on both sides,
Yes.
here I get log n equals log n 0 minus log e minus lambda t. Yeah. Now, plus. And of course I can bring that down.
Yeah.
So I get log n 0 minus lambda t log e, which of course is gone.
Yeah.
So we get log n equals minus lambda, yeah,
Minus lambda n.
Oh.
t. So this here is the m and this is the c.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and as you were saying, Sean, this is the x and this is the y.
Yeah.
So we can see that the lambda is equal to minus m, which, remember, the lambda is always positive. Okay. Now that is a proof. I've seen the mask for this and the capacitors as well a couple of times. This and Kepler's law, most common proofs that they would ask on the exam. And you know, this isn't that hard. This is really just basic maths from semester 1. But I still would like you to copy it down. What time did you sleep at? 2 o'clock is popular time for everybody. Were you all out partying or something?
Are you gonna do
No.
another party?
Which one?
Sure.
Who? Who?
It's her birthday tomorrow.
So she doesn't come to
It's my wife's birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
Victoria's the wife? Oh my.
What?
That would be a scandal.
Amazing!
Lee, you should show more logic than that.
there is no logic.
Anyways, yeah, that would be the quickest way to lose my job. That would be.
Is that illegal?
Oh, it's recorded.
Yes.
Oh, that's why you don't like shooting.
Yeah. It's instant firing.
No, it's legal. I mean, Victoria is over 18.
No. I'm not talking about if it's legal or illegal. I'm saying it actually says in all of the teachers' contract that it's not allowed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you cannot actually say you challenge your teacher.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, sorry. So
What?
your chances with the new teacher is out the window.
Oh no, but I don't know that like there's a law that teachers.
No, it's not a law. It's just in our contracts.
But is that happened before, like secretly?
No, and I think the school would never want it to happen because it'd be quite awkward.
Even if it
Embarrassing.
happens secretly, you don't know that.
Sorry, fine. Sorry.
Maybe this is bad news for you because it realizes your chances you had with some of the teachers is now gone. It's impossible. But don't worry, there's plenty more opportunities. All right, continuing. So.
Each way.
Right. So we have our results here. M is minus lambda and C is log n 0. I think you all wrote this down.
Yes.
Yeah. This is very common in the physics exam. Okay, continue. Yep. So you can do the exact same thing with the A, and you get the same result. That you get the y is log a, the x is t, the m is minus lambda, and the c is log a 0. Exactly the same idea. In the exam, they usually have you graph A, the activity, rather than the n. Now, you have to be very careful. I thought it was very sneaky in the exam. 90% of the time, no, 95% of the time, when they give you this question, they would say, graph this in a suitable way. Or they might just say, make a suitable graph. So what would be suitable here is to log. But then last year, it really made me angry, because they were being very sneaky. They didn't say, make a suitable graph. They said, make a graph. And so they didn't want you to use log. Yeah. And so the graph was a curve. Now I thought that was so unfair, because with these the whole point is to use log so you can get the slope. So just please be careful that they don't trick you. Make a suitable graph would mean use the log. Just simply make a graph would mean just no log.
Both often?
Huh?
Both. Okay, I'll just.
No, you have to read carefully. Make a suitable graph
Yes.
means use log.
Yeah.
Make a graph, no log.
No log.
Yeah.
Only curve.
Just curve.
Okay.
Yeah, curve. So just to check, Chrissy, this is important. I just want to check if you know other words for suitable. So if I said make a suitable graph, what's another word for suitable?
Appropriate.
Appropriate. Anything else?
Nice. Fancy. Beautiful.
No, not nice, fancy, cool, or cute.
Accurate.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a terminology.
Yeah, we need some word like this, easy to read.
Correct graph.
Proper.
Definitely.
Maybe proper.
A
Yeah.
formal graph.
No, it
Fancy.
cannot be formal. Straight line.
The best.
Yeah, or it just could be make a linear graph.
An aspected graph.
Yeah, usual perhaps,
A non-curved graph.
which is linear. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's continue then, since you're clear on that. Here's an example, but I'll just put the data into my program here since I have it open. So now instead of being activity, it's instead of being n, it's log activity, which is BQ. And I start from 0, go to 10, and the first one is a 10, isn't it? I'll have to get the log of it, yeah. Well,
Log.
the slope, that when you do log a minus log a, it has no unit. I still need to put the okay. The log might not have units, but the original thing inside the log had units. Okay, what's the next one? 8.41, isn't it? Now I'm just going to leave the full digits, okay? And now I still need to log it, don't I? And how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. And paste numbers. And then this is now... Come on! There we go. And this one here. Alright. BQ. Whoa, and not an L. Okay, so I've graphed this in an appropriate manner. So I want you to copy this graph and table, and then once you've copied it, you can tell me what is your estimate of the lambda. Okay, but first copy this as your first example of an exam type of question. You can just copy 1 decimal point or 2 is enough. Decimal place. Two decimal places as well.
And make no beat.
You need me to make the font larger, is it?
Oh, you have already covered that. Did they find you? You can just stick it on me if you don't know. Because if the key got lost, right? And you have to pick.
Did you copy this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to pick up something.
Do you have this, guys? Okay. Continue. This is one of the reasons I like the atom question in the exam, because sometimes it's just a matter of making a good graph. Okay, let's see. So let's get this next part, which is the slopes, because for the lambda. So let's see what we have here. Y2, so from the graph, that's about 2.25 minus 0.55 maybe on the graph, or something like that. All over 10 minus 0. So I got about 0.17 as the lambda. Oh yeah, but in my head I'm changing them. I know the answer should be positive, so I'm making the sign changes without having to write them down. Because I'll end up getting a minus minus, so I'm just going straight into the positive numbers. 0.17 is the lambda. What's the unit though? What's the unit? Guys, what's the unit? Yeah. Per second, yeah. Okay. What is the half-life? Okay, so T Log 2 over this, isn't it? So, the half-life is about 0.246 seconds. Yeah? Now, we have to be careful here. The activity is actually not in equals. This is my mistake on my graph. It's actually in mole equals. As in, let me just stick in a mole here. As in, when this is 10, this does not mean 10 atoms per second. It actually means 10 moles of atoms per second. So we didn't have to worry about that, because if you remember, I said we don't care about the unit here when calculating the slope and the time. The unit is not important, but the unit is important for the next part. What's the n0? So what formula would give me n0? We could say n0 is lambda, oh no, sorry, a equals minus lambda n. So I could say n0 is a0 over minus lambda. Yeah? Oh, this is wrong? Oh, I have it upside down, don't I? Yeah, what is it? 4 seconds? Okay, 4 seconds, sorry about that. This was the answer for B, C, and now D. Okay, so, what is A0? It's 10. Okay, so that is 10 moles. That's Avogadro. 10 to the 23, is it? Yeah? And that, if we're being technical, that's a minus and that's a minus. What was my lambda? 0.17, was it? Now maybe I should change this into moles actually. So if I divide it by Avogadro, but I realise I'm kind of doing things a bit backwards because I shouldn't have put in it in the first place. Anyways, in moles, I get 58.8 moles. Is the n0. Okay.
Y minus 10.
Huh?
Y minus 10.
Minus 10? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, because activity is a negative always. Because it's a destruction per second.
What is 10?
Huh? What's what?
Where do you come up with 10?
The initial, n0.
How do
A0.
How do we know it? Oh. Okay.
Right, and lastly, what's the n when t is 11? So n equals n0 e minus lambda t. And just remember, we're using moles. Okay, so let's hit this in. What's the n0? It's, oh, we just worked it out, didn't we? That's it there. E is E. Lambda is 0.17 and the t we said is 11 seconds. So we get 9.07 moles at t equals 11 seconds. See what? Okay. Easy peasy? Pretty easy, I think. Continue? Oh, sorry. You have this? Chu? Yeah. Sean? You have this?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, that's just the one that's in your book there. Okay, so if you can try this one for a couple of minutes and then we'll continue. How many, oh no, actually, it's not on, yeah, I forgot, I haven't printed anything out for you. So, if you can take a picture of this, only the one question, because there's not really anything interesting in this lesson. Oh look, I even kept the numbers the same. What is the n at T11? How lazy of me. I just changed the data. Oh yeah, and I changed it from mole to mega. What else can I do? There's nothing to do with this question. I should have changed the word appropriate. I should have changed it into suitable. Yeah. For Bruce. I'll do that one for Bruce. Do you have it, Monica? Close?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can I close this?
Yeah.
Do you have this picture? Oh, a rich man. So rich, look at that. You must have 10 euros there.
He has to give me.
He owes you money?
Yes. I ordered his girlfriend gift from USA.
Terrible.
What gift is that?
Don't be so nosy.
No, that's they want to. I mean.
I love sweet teacher, come on.
And that's so sweet, and the gift is so sweet.
Is it?
Oh, it's sweet.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
god.
sweet.
Yeah, I mean it's sweet. That's why it's sweet.
What is he? Is he speaking? What?
I don't know.
You guys just call it.
Can I close this?
In Ireland.
Yeah.
Candy.
No. It also has a non-candy
Fish
meaning.
candy.
Yeah, I know. but candy is sweet in
Yes,
Ireland.
it is.
Just to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and candy in Malaysia is fishy. What?
Durian.
Cultural